Perhaps one of the most touching moments in my studies of the Pentateuch is on the part in the book of Deuteronomy where Moses reached the end of his journey. Because we all know that Moses was not able to enter the promised land, only the next generation of Israelites. And we have this picture of Moses standing on top of the mountain and looking over the river Jordan, and he saw the promised land. Yet the Lord forbade him to go further. And it could have been a happy ending. But at the end of his journey, he died outside the promised land overlooking that arch. And the most touching part of that story, I guess, is when he died, the Lord was there. And he himself buried Moses. At the end of Moses' life, I couldn't help but notice how brief that moment was. So I tried to explore other sources that would tell about how Moses died. Because what was only written in the book of Deuteronomy is he died outside the promised land overlooking. But then I tried to do a little bit of research and I came across about Deuteronomy 34. Yes, Moses died at the command of the Lord. But a rabbi named Rashi had a midrash about this. The literal translation of that text is Moses died by the mouth of the Lord, which could imply that Moses died with the kiss of God. According to the rabbi and his midrash, Moses was wrestling with God on the decree of his death. He's still protesting, making some negotiations. But the word of the Lord was final. He is about to die. And when he came into terms of that, that's the time he acknowledged his powerlessness, his mortality. At the end of the day, he's just an ordinary human being that must face the natural death. And that's the time he achieved peace. And Moses was given a peaceful death. He died by the mouth of the Lord. He died by the kiss of God. And he was buried with the hand of the Lord. Imagine God digging up the ground and burying his friend. Moses is a special friend of God. And let it be known, yes, he is a great prophet. But at the end of his life, what mattered most is that he is friends